Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys how I took my black wig and revamped it into a red wig. So these are all the materials that you need right here. I'm going to have everything listed down below. So right now I am about to bleach the entire wig. I bleached this wig twice actually. The first time I bleached it with the 20 volume developer, and then I went back and bleached it with the 40 volume developer towards the ends, but not the roots. Okay, you guys, so with a wig, it doesn't matter where you really start to bleach because it's a wig, so there's no type of heat coming from the roots. But what I will say is that your frontal will always process a little bit faster than your bundle, so I recommend that you do the frontal part last or have the lowest volume developer, which is the 20 on there. And like I said, I did the 40 volume developer at the ends. So right now I am fully bleaching the wig and I'm getting any parts that I missed, and I'm gonna just keep doing this entire process throughout the wig and combing through and making sure that the bleach hits at least almost every inch of the wig. so I'm gonna let this bleach sit for 15 minutes and I'm gonna wrap it up. And like I said, all I did was after I bleached it the first time, I bleached it for a second time with 40 volume developers for the ends to help lift the color a lot stronger, and I let that sit for another 15 minutes. Finished bleaching this hair, I washed it in some purple shampoo to get the yellow toning out, which helped tremendously, so I recommend that you do that. Like I said, I'll have everything listed below. So what you're going to do next is boil some hot water, and we're going to do the hot water dye treatment that I usually do for all my colored wigs. So you boil some water and get your dye that you want it. I do recommend Adore Me dye or any type of liquid based dye that is already made and not something that you had to mix in volume developer. So I dip my colors into the hot water. I'm using the lighter reds as my undertone to help cancel out the blackness or the brownness that's in the wig still, and I use the crimson red for the majority of the full color, which is what I wanted it to be, a darker, more burgundy like red, so I use that as a main color and just use the other ones as undertones. One mistake that I made that I recommend that you don't make, try not to put your lace, especially with this type of color red, because it's really intense and it will bleach your knots red instead of keeping them bleached. So I recommend that you be careful with that, or spray some got to be free spray on there. So what I'm doing right now is going back in with the crimson red only, because I want to make sure the full color is this maroon color and make sure that it takes really good, especially with the fact that this is still kind of dark. So I'm just dipping it in as many times as I can so I can make sure that this hair is picking up that color. Okay, so all I'm doing here is checking through and running my fingers through and make sure the color took, which it did, and I was really surprised, honestly, because I didn't think that the color was going to take, because it still looked pretty dark, but the color took and it turned out amazing. And keep in mind that when you dry the hair, it's going to turn out brighter, so be careful when you use the undertone for reds, because I also wanted it a little bit darker than what it came out, but I'm still in love with how it turned out. I'm going to add a little bit more crimson red in there to overtake the red undertones, because I realized that as well as watching this. finished. All I did was wash the dye out, and I kept washing it until my water turned clear. I blow dried and styled this hair, and you guys, when I tell you this hair looks so bomb, sis, this hair looks mad beautiful. Like, see, look at that beautiful redness. Like, I love it. It's hands out so bomb. Okay, you guys, so these are the ending results. I hope you guys like this video. Remember to subscribe if you are new, and remember to keep it classy, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.